Alright, so I wanted to bring up a little thing that I keep seeing a lot lately. These articles online, and they're usually never associated with a big media newspaper or, you know, these articles usually are never associated like under a press that I would respect or even care about the opinion of. Not saying they're not legit or they have a case, but yeah. And so we're talking about the articles with the people who drink energy drinks, and it's usually always Monster because they're the biggest target. People having heart problems or even dying sometimes. You probably notice that more often than not, the articles feature really young people, people in their early teens or even early 20s, which I know they're adults, but now you know how many people buy and consume energy drinks? You know how many people consume them at the level I do? Sometimes it's 2 a day for me. Some days I just won't have any. But I'm doing a lot better than I used to be with them. But I like them and they work for me. I'm not dying. My health is 100%. I always get my blood work done once a year. My physical, well, I go to the gym 4 to 5 days a week. My heart's not acting up. Yeah, sure, true. Sometimes, like if I down two of these, yeah, you get the heart palpitations a little bit, or the kind of the rush, the feeling of like, But hey, that's what we want. If we didn't like that, if we didn't want that, we wouldn't bother drinking these in the first place. Not to say that's the effect we want all the time, but sometimes that happens, and it's not a bad thing if you can handle it. Just don't overdo it, obviously. And most of these articles, it's always like, oh, he just drank a cup of coffee and he had a single can of Monster, and voila. Yeah, I don't think so. It takes years of abuse, or just happen, or the person in question just might not have the body, just might not be able to handle what I can handle. Just like I can barely handle a lot of spicy food. I still eat it, even though I know I probably shouldn't. But some people handle it like fucking champs. They just scarf that shit down and boom, it's nothing to them. It's like drinking water. They can drink hot sauce. Well, it's maybe not the same thing, because Monster energy drinks and other energy drinks are loaded with chemicals and all that shit. But I think it still applies. It's just, some things you're just not meant to have. Like some people are lactose intolerant. Some people are allergic to peanuts. Some people can't eat certain things or can't drink certain things. And maybe caffeine. Maybe their heart is not as strong or as good as mine is. What do you want to say? There's just some things that I'm going to be better at than you. And if one of them is drinking Monster energy drinks, if I'm better at that than you, I'll take it. Just because you suck dick at drinking energy drinks doesn't mean you have to take it all on the rest of us. Make it bad for us by trying to, smear the company name or Coca-Cola or like any drinks. Like someone's always out there to, So yeah, it's our choice to drink it. I know what's in this, okay? Like I've looked up all the chemicals of the regular version, the green version. I once looked up all the chemicals. Just boredom really, and I like none of them are harmful in any way unless taken an abnormal amount, like over consuming like what 6, 8, 10 cans a day. Actually, there was the study that said that you could die like if you took like 50 cups of coffee or something, but that's just caffeine. So Monster Energy, of course, has extra added chemicals, but none of which are seemingly, as far as I can tell, unhealthy to me in the form and the levels of which I currently consume them at. They're not doing me any harm. right? Yeah, I'm not going to argue that, oh, if the chemicals, if at a higher intake level, like taking a lot of each chemical would probably be harmful. Sure, it would, but as it stands now, per 1 can, it's not harmful to a healthy person. Okay. There are warning labels on every bottle, on every can, saying, you know, like, caution, not recommended for children, women who are pregnant, planning to become pregnant or breastfeeding, or for caffeine sensitive persons. See, they put that in there, sort of a blanketed statement, like caffeine sensitive people, and it's just that's probably just their legal term to save them, so they could just use that one term to cover many things of what could happen, like the case in the story of which I read today about the boy who drank coffee and drank. So there you go. Maybe he's caffeine sensitive. And caffeine obviously is known to give you a sort of rush, gives your blood pumping, makes your heart, you know, that's what it does. Okay? Why think people have been drinking coffee for so many fucking years? Really? Really? Has anyone died from drinking coffee? Well, I don't have the official stats, but I'm willing to bet yes. Yes. So, overconsumption, not knowing what your body can or cannot have. Obviously, no one really knows unless you test and find out, or, you know, do it the hard way and die. But, you know, that doesn't make a product or, you know, a certain kind of drink bad for you. I mean, it may be bad for you personally, but it's not bad for me or for many other people. Okay? So, keep the hate to yourself. Just because you don't like a product doesn't mean it's evil, or its intentions are to sabotage the human race, or, you know, kill my sperm count. Hey, well, not a bad thing for certain guys. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Drink and consume at your own risk, as per usual. Like, at max, I try to just do 2 cans a day. Although I stayed at the Fantasyland Hotel just like on Wednesday night there at the Roman theme room. It was pretty nice, and you know what? I had 4 energy drinks that day. But sometimes you just need to party harder than other times, you know. And you know, but like, I know my limits. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Know your limits. Drink responsibly, even though they're energy drinks and pop. Consume responsibly. You don't want to become fat. You don't want to become disgusting. You don't want to become diabetic. And most importantly of all, you want to become more like me, Whippin' Sean. Thanks for watching, bitches. Don't forget your monster today. Drink it up and think of me. Out of here.